Those storms later on this afternoon.
Yes.
We have that first alert weather day today from 1 p.m. through about 8 p.m. Severe storms are not only possible but likely at this point. Lots of hazards on the table. We're talking hail, some strong gusty winds, some flooding rain. Some of the newest updates puts parts of Connecticut in a level 2 out of 4 for some excessive rainfall, and the chance exists as well for an isolated tornado. It's not a word you like to use lightly, especially here in Connecticut. We do see tornadoes, but we're just not built for that type of weather. It certainly is on the high end, but the chance exists today for somewhere in southern New England, which would include us here in Connecticut, to see a brief tornado. Now, right now across the state, it's a very quiet and calm morning. There's plenty of cloud cover, even some smoky haze from some western wildfires. If we end up seeing that sun, yeah, we're going to start to notice that orange hue to it. Right now, though, looking quiet. It's warm and it's muggy. Temperatures in those 60s and even 70s, 73 degrees in New Haven as well as Bridgeport. The humidity is certainly on the high end, but this is all ahead of a cold front, and that cold front is going to be the reason that we see these storms today. Notice anytime after 1, 2, 3 o'clock, a line of storms forming, and it's not just here in Connecticut. It's up through Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and all the way up to Maine that could see these severe weather today, even as far south as the nation's capital. So these storms are going to be far-reaching. Any plans that you have today, make sure you have that first alert weather app handy, because we'll be sending you push notifications based off of your location to let you know if there's anything like a severe thunderstorm warning or the possibility of a tornado warning, as well as even some flash flooding that could be ongoing later on this afternoon and into this evening. When that cold front clears the state, an area of low pressure is actually going to form along that, and it keeps the threat for rain around throughout the overnight hours and into the day on our Sunday. So as much as we're hoping for a drier end of the weekend, not looking like that right now. You can see much of southern New England in a level 2 out of 5 for some severe weather today. That's that yellow shading there. The green shading is a level 1, where the storms could still be on the strong side, more so possible in the green, a bit more likely in the yellow. The threat for any tornadoes as well, best chance of that is along into the north of I-84. Here's your excessive rainfall possibility. So lots of the state in that level 1, but now notice what's been added is this level 2 for parts of New Haven County as well as Fairfield County, and this continues through the day today and into tonight. So some of that localized flooding could cause an issue. It's now on one of our impacts on the higher end. Notice there as well as the lightning. But we do have the threat for some damaging wind gusts. We're talking 50 to, in some cases, 60 miles per hour, as well as the threat for that isolated tornado and even some hail today. We haven't had any tornado warnings so far this year, which is a bit abnormal. Normally you see about 3 or 4 a year. We've had none and no tornado watches, but today is a day where that is the possibility. And as always, the watches, when you see that, that just means the conditions are favorable, nothing actively ongoing. When you get a warning, whether it's a severe thunderstorm warning or a tornado warning, that means there is active weather happening and you need to seek shelter. Futurecast, a closer look, shows these storms really firing up. 2, 3, 4 p.m., a line of strong thunderstorms making its way across the state, moving west to east. Almost all of us are impacted in some way, shape, or form. So if the clouds get dark or you hear thunder, head indoors quickly. Notice that the showers continue even past and beyond midnight and into the day on our Sunday. Some of those could be even light to moderate at times, continuing through part of the afternoon. Some clearing will be expected, but not until we get towards Monday. Your forecast highs today well up into the 70s, even 80s. It's warm, it's muggy before those storms come in. Your first alert 7-day forecast today, that first alert weather day. Once we get towards tomorrow, those showers continue. Temperatures from the 80s today down into the 60s on your Sunday. And then by next week, we could breathe a sigh of relief. Fall-like forecast, 70s for the afternoon, upper 40s to near 50 for the overnights. Next chance for some clouds to return, well, that'll be on Thursday with temperatures by then making a run at 80. Taylor?